We made it back home, baby. We're back here at the home office. It's Jets 49ers week, and there's a storyline that we're not talking enough about. Let's freaking go. Boy Green Daily starts now.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
I made it clear that my intention was to play, and my intention was to play for the New York Jets.
What's going on, everybody? Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show, also available wherever you get your friggin' podcast. People, folks, we're less than a week from the Jets' first game of the season against the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football. And we're going to get you ready for it all week. We got some crazy-ass guests, so just stay tuned, and you're going to enjoy the show, baby. We are live every single freaking day at 7:30 in the morning. Make sure you guys, as soon as you come in, as soon as you step foot into the proverbial octagon, you like the video, hit subscribe. We'll see if we can get this going during the show. I'll make mention of it a handful of times. The pinned comment on YouTube is how you can join the Boy Green Coffee Club, which is my YouTube membership group. You get a loyalty badge. You get access to our cool emojis that are ever evolving. More on that in just a second. And then finally, as well, access to the Discord channel where the party keeps going. You know, if you like interacting in the comment section, well, hey, this is a fun time, like talking to fellow Jets people. Well, that's what Discord is. It's all of our Boy Green Coffee Club members in one central location with an exclusive invite only to Boy Green Coffee Club members where we talk Jets, fantasy football, Madden, NFL, a little bit of everything, and some exclusive Discord content. For instance, there's a Jets employee I know who's leaving the team, so we got some exclusive merch that we're being able to share with several people inside the Discord, baby. So it's all there. By the way, guys, I checked right before the show because we have a brand new emoji. It's on the horizon. It's made. Snowball banged it out. It looks great. It's the Imamji. Okay, so it's all ready to go. The only thing we need is enough members. We'll see if we could get that before the Jets 49ers game next week, where it's actually dropped because, you know, members kind of come and go. 50 members away. We are a 50 spot away from the Imamji dropping. And like I said, I've seen it already, and it looks terrific. So shout out to Snowball for always doing God's work there. We appreciate it. So with that being said, and thank you to everybody for popping in the show. I'd love to play the chimes today. We'll see if we could do it. Here's the thing I want to say, the storyline we're not talking about. This Trent Williams situation. Everyone's like, Jets don't have Hassan Reddick. What losers? Okay. All right, fine. We can take that one on the chin. What about Trent Williams, man? And I know some people will mention that Trent Williams was on some sort of a plane earlier. Let me see if we can, reveal whoever that was. Someone caught old Trent Williams, on a plane today. So I don't know if we are early this morning. So we still don't know what that means. Some people are speculating that means Trent Williams is about to fly to the 49ers facilities. Yeah, so Trent Williams' brother posted on his Instagram story a short video of Trent getting ready to board on a plane with the caption, Year 15, let's get it, which seems to suggest that perhaps Trent Williams will be flying to San Francisco to sign a potential new contract, but there's been no reports of the such. So right now it's just rampant speculation. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But I would say even if Trent Williams does sign, okay, this guy is 36 years of age, and he hasn't had any training camp or any preparation football-wise. I'm sure he was doing stuff on his own. But he has been away from the team. It's been a complete holdout, not a hold-in. He hasn't been at the facilities, hasn't been doing anything. He's been back at his place. So if he signs at any point this week, let's say it's today, for instance, we're 6 days away from the game, man, and there's going to be some rust. So number one, there's that factor. And let's just say he doesn't sign, because, again, at the time of this, we are streaming this live right now. This is not a pre-recorded video. This is a live video right now on whatever today is, Tuesday, September 3rd at 7:35 in the morning. If he doesn't play, there was this tweet from Kurt Benkert, the former Aaron Rodgers teammate, who said, he tweeted this out, if Trent Williams does not play for the Niners, Christian McCaffrey is not RB1 in fantasy. Brock Purdy will have a tough time in the pocket, and winning their division is no longer a lock. That is Kurt Benkert, on social media. And he's right. We're doing all of these kind of assumptions about this, that, or the other, but Trent Williams is a straw that stirs the drink. He's been with the 49ers since 2020. This guy's a 4-time All-Pro. All 3 of those coming over the last couple of years, 2021, 2022, and 2023. He's been a first-team All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons. He's an 11-time Pro Bowler, a guy that might have a path to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This guy has appeared in 178 games, and he's had 58 games here with the 49ers over the last 4 years. This guy's a friggin' beast. He's arguably the best left tackle in football. He's terrific. So either number one, he's not there, and then it's obvious. It's a clear advantage for the 49ers. But number 2, if he even shows up, then he'll be a little rusty. Now, I'll tell you this. Again, the Jets don't have Hassan Reddick right now. We'll see if anything changes here today or anywhere in there. We'll see if that makes any sense. Real quick, NC says, I read if Trent shows up tomorrow and practice by Friday, he will start. No, I'm not questioning. If he shows up today, he's of course going to start. That would surprise me if they said, he's not ready to start. No, he'll start. He'll be out there. They're going to slap him on the ass, say, hey, Trent Williams, go over to left tackle. There's no question about that. I concur with whoever you saw that from, NC. I agree. If he shows up, he's going to play. I'm just saying there's a chance that he's a little rusty, even if he shows up, which is good news for the Jets. But the other thing I want to say, we've mentioned this a few times, if the 49ers don't have Trent Williams and the Jets don't have Hassan Reddick, that's advantage Jets, okay? Because the Jets have other pass rushers. Do the 49ers have other pass protectors that are even in the same universe as Trent Williams? What about that on the other side? Quick message here from FL Phil 98. If you received a gift membership, it's only $2.99 a month to continue. Come on, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we've had 90 cancellations. So they get the taste and then they leave. That's okay. Things happen. But I would say you can punch your own ticket. It's only $2.99 a month, baby. You punch in your own ticket to become a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. You could do that. It is the pinned comment live right now at this very moment. Live here on the show. It is the pinned comment. That's how you can punch in your own ticket. There's several people here in the chat who are not members yet. And, of course, you get gift a membership. If you go over to the money sign, if you're watching on YouTube, you click that, a bunch of options pop up. The final option says gift memberships. You click that. You can gift 1, 3, 5, 10, 50. We could get the 50 pack right now if someone's feeling froggy and they want to leapfrog. They want to jump. They want to get all crazy. You can click on that, baby, and then all of a sudden that Imamji will be released very, very quickly, baby. Very quickly. So thank you for the shout out, FL Film 98. Yeah, this is blown up. We appreciate you. As Johnny Boy said, be cool, become a member. Damn straight. And that's the other stat. And see, I'm glad that you brought it up. Ding, ding, ding. 49ers are 3-6 without Williams. That's how important he is. He is a key piece in the run game and the pass block game. He changes a lot. He absolutely changed a lot. And again, it's a storyline for whatever reason. We just haven't been giving as much credence to as we should. And we, like a general, we haven't been talking about it. I'm telling you, man, even if he shows up, we're getting a little rusty, baby. Little rusty. 100%. And yes, as Phil says, there's other ways to contribute to the show. Excuse me. Super chats, super stickers, all kinds of unique ways to contribute on the show. But for the YouTube overlords, if you guys want to see the Imamji, well, that's all up to YouTube memberships. I can't just release it at any point. I wish I could, but I don't have the power to do that. YouTube makes it a minimum membership saying you get this many, you get another emoji. You get this many, you get another emoji. So it's a YouTube thing. It's not a me thing. But I do appreciate it. Reese says, Hassan Reddick better come to the team today. I know his pockets are getting low. Yes, I don't know the exact day, but it's one of these days. Again, I believe the Jets are set to speak today. Normally, Tuesday's an off day, but because of the holiday and then the Monday Night Football game, I believe the Jets are set to speak today, but I'm not 1,000% sure on that. So the week is a little jumbled for that. Hey now, well, I'll tell you this. Let's throw this one up. Jared B, getting the party started here with a membership. A membership gifted to Salem. You are now a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. Get your little counters out. Boop, boop. 49 members away now, baby, from Imam G. I'll write that on my sheet. 49. Okay. Booyah. Way to get the party started, Jerby. We appreciate you. Amen, brother. Yeah. Okay. And how about that? Bisha. And for $200, you Red Paul kangaroo for 2 hours. You can do a lot with a kangaroo in 2 hours. No, wait. That's not what I meant. That could be perceived as very weird. I just mean, like, I don't even know what I would do with it. Okay, if someone gives me a kangaroo for $200, says, Paul, you got 2 hours, like, go crazy. I'm not exactly sure. Would I jump in the pouch? Like, what's happening there? I bet that's unclear. I'm not sure what I would be doing with a kangaroo for 2 hours, but it's neither here nor there. That's totally, we went off the reservation. I'm not sure, but either way, it would be very interesting. Shadow Realm says, heading into week 1 with no serious injuries is win number 1 of the year, in my opinion. Blessed be he, Shadow Realm. Blessed be he. We've had so many years where these crazy-ass injuries happen in the offseason. You have this, that, or the other, and it's just devastating. You're like, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's either offense or defense or what have you. Blessed be friggin' he. And, man, Robert Saleh deserves a ton of credit, man. A ton of credit. He's the one who had this idea to callous. That's a word that we keep using. Callous the team, right? Callous them. Like, let's work our ass off in training camp and make this old school, as hard as possible NFL training camp. And then do these different rest things, like get offensive linemen inside working on like weightlifting for an extra 15, 20 minutes so they weren't on their feet as long. He came up with a formula. E equals MC squared. Beep, boop, bop. And whatever the formula was, it worked. So, in terms of injuries heading into the season, Robert Saleh deserves our love and respect. I know Robert Saleh apparently isn't universally loved. I'm not sure what the temperature is specifically at Boy Green Coffee Club members, but I know across the Jets fan base, not universally loved. There's a lot of people who hate him, do not think he's a good coach. I say, let's see him with a quarterback and then let's judge. But specifically on this particular nugget, well, I think he deserves a little bit of love after that. The team is healthy, baby. Very, very healthy. Jared B says I could box the kangaroo. Oh, that'd be interesting. Oh, yeah. Wow. A lot of people on the box it. Okay. I didn't even know that was an option. I might get my ass kicked, but at least it would be entertaining, I suppose. That would be entertaining for sure. Yeah. Morning coffee crew. Morning to everybody. We have Dalton here. We have everybody in here as part of the Boy Green Coffee Club. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. The kangaroo. Yeah, depending on youth here. Oh, wait. We got a 49ers fan in the room. Okay. Let's Bay Area Sports 83. 49er fan here. Looking forward to a great game on Monday Night Football. Let's put on a good show. I'm going to be honest, man. Bay Area Sports 83, thanks for coming on the show. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I think it's a great game. It's got all kinds of juicy possibilities. Of course, there's all these kinds of storylines we could get into here on the show. There's the Aaron Rodgers 49ers thing, and a lot of people would say that's dead. Hey, man, that was 20 years ago, right? It was 20 years ago when, that sort of thing happened, where the 49ers had number 1 pick. They took Alex Smith, and Aaron Rodgers fell all the way to the Packers. We know the story. But Ian O'Connor told me, he said, hey, man, that story's never dead. And we'll play some of those Ian O'Connor clips throughout the week that have relevance to the 49ers game and things of that nature. But I said, oh, is that storyline like dead? Because it was like 20 years ago. He's like, no. Aaron Rodgers never forgets. So, yeah, I think it'll be a great game, man. I'm really excited for the game. I can't wait. I can't wait to be sitting in front of the TV. I can't wait for all the games this week. We're having Thursday night football. Great. Friday night football. Okay, terrific. Sunday, Monday. Okay. And, Jet fans, we've had the pleasure of a couple of Monday Night Football games in the past. Jets Bills last year, obviously. Jets Lions, I remember that one with Sam Darnold. So it's a long wait. So we're finally here, and it's like 6 days. 6 days ain't that bad. But when you see other teams' fan bases like enjoying the games arriving, you're like, the hell? But all good things come to those who wait. Well, I'd love for the Jets to play on Thursday Night Football so we could just get to the game. All good things come to those who wait. So Bay Area Sports 83 will be doing Jets 49ers discussions all week. So virtual handshake. Hopefully you can tune into the content. Enjoy the show. Hopefully that's it. Shout out to Terrence Hill. He's in here. Easy. All these members of the Boy Green Coffee Club. We appreciate you. Yeah, so good luck. Good luck. And hopefully no injuries. That's my virtual handshake to 49ers people. Let's have an awesome-ass game, and let's no injuries, please. Alan, hey, BG, how about Florida State? LOL. It's funny, because I'm here locally in the Syracuse area. Obviously, we cover Syracuse football. And a lot of Syracuse fans went, whoo, thank goodness Florida State wasn't on the schedule. Might be doing a discount double check on that one. I wish Florida State was on the schedule. Good Lord. Yikes. Ricky might need to not call into the show for a while as he gathers his thoughts, because yikes, not ideal. Not ideal. SG_31 Black, member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. More snaps this game. Clements, McDonald. Probably. I mean, no, people aren't going to like this answer, but I'm an honest guy. I answer honestly. Probably Clements. He plays against a run. That's like his number one trait, honestly. And then the team says, ooh, he could pass rush a little too. I mean, we'll see if that's true. I don't know. But probably Clements. And again, that will anger a lot of people. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully both play a lot, honestly. Back to Bay Area Sports. No, Trent Williams looking forward to your pass rush for our line. Maybe Trent Williams is showing up. Again, according to the rumor birds, and Trent Williams might be about to sign a juicy contract extension. We'll see if that's true. NC says, I still get the feeling the Jets offense will come out very rusty. Need our D to step up. That could 100% happen, obviously. Rodgers hasn't played in a full game in 20 months, as Rich Cimini noted over the weekend. You start going with these guys. They didn't really play in the legitimate offense because of everything that happened. So it's hard to kind of wrap your brain around. But it's very likely that the Jets offense is rusty. NC, that's not off base. Murdoch, I got the number one pick tomorrow night. Tough decision. In fantasy, I don't think so. I'd go Breece Hall, personally. And people are going to say that's Jets bias and all this other stuff, Murdoch, and people can judge that for what they will. But Christian McCaffrey scares me. The calf injury heading in, I haven't heard any update on that. We're not going to probably get a legitimate update. I think the 49ers have a light practice today, and then the legitimate practice is on Thursday because, again, of Monday Night Football and the weird week. But that calf thing kind of scares me. And we've never had, let me rephrase that. We haven't had a player go number one in back-to-back fantasy seasons in terms of finishing as the top fantasy guy back-to-back years since Priest Holmes. Do people even remember who Priest Holmes is in the early 2000s? So history says, the current injury says, I'd probably go Breece, baby. I'd probably go Breece. If it was me, if I had the number one pick, I'd go Breece. But hey, different strokes. There you go. Yeah, let's give a shout out to William here. Can't wait to join Jake and the Asmaniacs at T Squared Sports Bar on September 9th to see the game. Yes, I can't recommend that enough. Let me see. Jake Asman actually in the middle of the show just tagged me in something. Let me see. Oh, that's the weekly schedule. Yes. Let's give a shout out to the Jake Asman lineup for this season. He's going to have Joe Beningo on Monday mornings. He's going to have Andrew Falco on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock. I messed up the schedule. Excuse me. It's a up, down, left, right. Yeah, let's throw this on the board here for old Jakey. Yeah. Whoops. Let me. I totally butchered Jake's schedule. I apologize. I just got tagged in this on Twitter, so let me throw this up. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me remove your comment real quick. William. This is Jake Asman's schedule. So again, Monday mornings, 10 a.m. Joe Beningo, terrific. Will Parkinson, Mondays at 4 o'clock. Robbie Sabo on Tuesday at 10 in the morning, very nice. Andrew Falco, Tuesdays, 4 o'clock. Jeff Parlays, Wednesdays, 4 o'clock. Nick Feria, Thursdays at 10 a.m. We have Nick, of course, on my radio show every Tuesday, so he'll be joining me at 10:30 in the morning, and then Wednesday mornings on Boy Green Daily. Fireman Ed, Fridays at 10 a.m., and Paul Esden Jr., Boy Green, baby, Fridays at 4 o'clock. Post-game show after every game, time subject to change. Yeah, because I float a little bit with Jake's schedule. Sometimes it's 4:30s, but either way, look at this wonderful lineup. I am very much looking forward to being partnered up with Jake officially this season and to join him on a week-to-week basis. Appreciate Jake. He's a good friend and can't wait. So shout out to this wonderful cast of crew and characters. There's no doubt about it. This is absolutely exceptional. So shout out to Jake, baby. And he's close to 40,000 subscribers. Good Lord, have mercy. I mean, I'm like, ooh, I'm almost at 7. He's almost at 40. And well-deserved. Jake's one of the best in the business. But yes, if you guys, of course, there's some in our audience, I would assume most, are not going to be at the Jets at San Francisco 49ers game Monday Night Football. If you can't be there, you can join Jake and the S-Maniacs at T-Squared Social, September 9th. They're in New York. Guys, go check it out. Check it out. And he's doing a couple of those this season. Let's see, the NFL Players Association have made EZ joining us on YouTube. NFLPA has made training camp a joke, and the players soft going to the season. Player Association rules have made training camp a joke, and the players. Oh, he just repeated himself. Oh, I see. But yeah, I mean, it's true. Training camps are nowhere near what they used to be. That is true. And I think that mostly hurts offensive linemen because those are the ones that you can't quite, get your hands on them. You can't quite get your hands on them, excuse me. So yeah, that one's tough. And then like the season becomes part of that. Alan here, Boy Green thought of you last night as I met the great Robert Parrish. Oh, what a legend. Oh, congrats to old Alan here. Robert Parrish. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Brandon, I did not see the Arkansas State game last night. I apologize. I did not see that. I got in at 8, 9 o'clock last night, banged out a fantasy draft, and then I was kind of like trying to get my wits about me. So no, I'm hopefully going to catch up on everything this week. William, with a prediction, Jets get 4 sacks and 5 pressures versus the Niners on Monday night. Sign me up. That'd be great. David says, without Reddick, Clemens setting the edge is a dirty job, but someone has to do it. 100%. I think a lot of people overlook it, but he does the dirty work, which is setting the edge. It's not sexy. It's not going to, look at this on the box score. But, somebody's got to do it, for God's sakes. Yeah, so let's give some love to Michael Clemens, baby. Backwoods aren't cool. Someone took Brees in my draft. I went Chase. Chase scares me a little bit with the contract situation, but not bad. Not bad. Chase is fun. Brandon A says, how can San Francisco dish out all this money, but the Jets won't give Hassan his money? First off, I don't know if the Trent Williams thing is true. Like I said, it's rumors right now. Maybe it'll break in the middle of the show, but I don't know that. And they give the Hassan Reddick money. Again, this is a difficult issue. I know there are some Jet fans out in our universe who just say, let's just give him the money. And others say, hey, the leverage. I think it goes both ways. Whoa, baby. Got a YouTube super chat in here. When we get a super chat in here, you know what we do on this show, baby. Wow. Zariah Luna, shout out to my beautiful daughter. All right, Golden Robert with a $10 super chat, baby. Whoa, mama. Hey, BG, SF6 in a box, free Garrett and A-Rod. All right, San Francisco 6 in a box. Oh, I see what he's saying. Hey, Boy Green, San Francisco put 6 in a box, free Garrett and A-Rod, or set Brees loose. Jets win 31-17. All right, let's go to a couple of things here. Thank you so much for the super chat, baby. It's terrific, Golden Robert. And Golden, the super chat is, oh, very nice. This is solid gold. Chink, chink. Very nice. Yeah, because like to me, when the 49ers face the Jets offense, they have to make a business decision. Are you going to load up the box and dare Aaron Rodgers to beat you? Or are you going to light box, say, oh boy, this is Aaron Rodgers, and back up? Personally, goldenrod, I don't know. I haven't spoken with 49ers people yet this week. We do have some 49ers conversations scheduled. Boy Green meets Woody on Thursday at 3 o'clock. We'll have Peter Panassi of the 49ers. He'll join us at 3 o'clock on Thursday. And I'm hoping to get a 49ers guy earlier this week, too. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I would assume if I'm the 49ers, I prove that Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. This guy is 40 years of age. I'm the 49ers talking here. Rodgers is 40 years of age. He's coming off a serious injury. Let's see if he's Aaron Rodgers. Let's put 8 in the box and then give him some one-on-one ops, Rodgers some one-on-one ops, see if he could take advantage of it. If he can't, great, I'm going to bottle up Breeze. If he can, oh, shoot, now I got to back some guys out of the box, and then maybe that opens up Breeze. So that's kind of my gut, Golden Robert, is I believe that we're going to get some stacking of boxes early. Sorry, Breeze. And I think they're going to make Rodgers prove that he's back. Like he's done it in practice and joint practice and, goofing around in spring. But can he do it in a real game? We got to see. That's what I would assume the 49ers are going to do. But, boy, if the Jets win by 2 tutties, which is as you prognosticate here, Golden Robert, oh, boy. To me, I mean, we always have to see how scores go. Do the Jets only have a 1-touchdown lead? They score a meaningless touchdown at the end. Who knows? But, if that's the score, my gut says, wow, the Jets emphatically beat San Francisco or let me rephrase that. The Jets emphatically beat the 49ers in San Francisco. And what I'm going to be, I'm just going to be unbearable. Unbearable. Not to Jet fans. I'm sure you guys are going to party with me. Woo! We will have postgame shows 2 hours after every final whistle. So that'll probably be at 1 in the morning on Tuesday, a week from today. 1 in the morning is when we'll be doing that postgame show. And oh boy, I am going to be unbearable. We're going to the Super Bowl. I'm saying that right now, but I'm even saying that even more. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. We're doing all kinds of business. Oh, baby. We're doing God's work. We're doing God's work. 2 touchdowns in San Fran. And then what else do you have on your schedule? Week 2 at Tennessee. Okay. Week 3 home opener, Jets, Patriots. I'll be there. Week 4 Broncos. Okay. Week 5 Vikings in London. Okay. And then week 6 Bills. Let's go, baby. We're going to be 5-0 heading into that game. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. That's how I feel. Oh, yeah, Golden Robert. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Terrific. Golden Robert, you got me fired up here on a Tuesday, baby. Well, Mamacita, Ed Vargas with a 5-pack of friggin' memberships. Ed Vargas. Whoa, baby. Okay. I see you. Ring those chimes. Yes, sir. Ed Vargas making it rain from the high heavens with Boy Green Coffee Club memberships, baby. Let's say hello to our new members to the Boy Green Coffee Club. We appreciate you. All right, we got M.M. Morris. We got Scott Collins. We have R.P. NCT, JQuest57, and Jesse P. You've all been gifted memberships to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Again, that is loyalty badges. That is the utilization of emojis. So if you just click that little face, you'll see a lot of our custom emojis. And, of course, access to the Discord channel that Jared B. Will put in there so you guys can check all that out. And that takes us to, let me do my math, beep, boop, pop. We are 44 members away as of today from Imamji. Excellent. Let's keep an eye out for that, baby. And thank you, Ed Vargas, for your wonderful contributions. People, try to pay it forward, baby. Let's keep this train rolling. It's Jets 49ers week. Let's get the good vibes. Let's continue those. We got some love from Golden Robert, some love from Ed Vargas. Okay, baby. Is Hufanga playing Monday night? I don't think so. Again, we have to wait as we go through the week with injuries, Alan. But no, I don't think so when you consider the injury and timeline, although I believe he was on the 53 with no immediate designation. But we'll see. Booyah, baby. You love to see it. Let's see. David Aaron jumps in here. BG, what's your over-under for the San Francisco game? Early in the offseason, I have vision to shoot out now. Think of that it's a low-scoring game. My gut is low-scoring. My gut's low-scoring. Defenses had the advantage earlier in seasons. The 49ers offense might not have Trent Williams. Again, we will see. That could change at some point here in the very near future, David. And then on the Jets side, you have a brand new offense with Aaron Rodgers. Again, the offensive coordinator is saying, but Rodgers being instituted. Maybe it could just spark quickly. But, I'm thinking low scoring. I'm thinking I don't know. 17-10, 17-12, something like that. Again, it's subject to change based on new information coming in, but that's my gut, I would say. Tanoy saying, waiting to hear the announcement that Hassan, showed up to practice today. Blessed be he. Blessed be he. That would be terrific. That would be wonderful if that news comes up. Zebo, great question. Yes. Why so long after the show, Boy Green? Why 2 hours after the final whistle? Well, I work for Heavy, which is where I write all my Jets content. If you don't know, you hear me say, and you see it on my name when comments aren't showing. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy. So first off, it's a work-related thing. I'm writing articles and things of that nature. But to be honest, I actually prefer it. I know everyone loves to go live immediately after. And I'll put up probably a quick video after every game, both good or bad, for like a minute and a half or something on YouTube or Instagram or some of those places where I'll have my immediate reaction to the game. But the other thing is I like hearing from Saleh. I like hearing from the players. I like marinating in that a little bit before we come on live, to be honest with you. So it's both work reasons, me currently working for Heavy, and I really appreciate working for Heavy. And the other thing is I like kind of absorbing as much of the information as possible before we come on. But yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. That's another good point from NC. They will not have Dre Greenlaw. Obviously, blew out his Achilles in the Super Bowl. So we'll see. And Leonard Floyd. By the way, Leonard Floyd, real quick. He was on the Adam Schefter podcast, and he released a clip today about blowing out Rodgers' Achilles. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Schefter. What a real swift kick in the junk that is. What the hell? That seemed unnecessary. That seemed unnecessary. Dylan says, looking like Trent Williams is showing up. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, that's the rumor mill right now. We don't have it official. King Lowski, we whooping that ass. Okay, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We'll open up the phone lines here in just a few minutes. I'm just trying to get through some more of your guys' comments. Yeah, Dylan, we talked about that at the beginning of the show, that Trent's brother posted him boarding a plane, says, you're 15, let's get it. But not official yet. Again, those are just rumors right now. I would say those rumors look pretty strongly showing up. But even if he does show up, I would expect a rusty version of Trent Williams. That's for sure. All right, let's do it. Let's open up the phone lines. I'm replacing the pinned comment. You guys can still join the Boy Green Coffee Club yourselves. Again, we're 44 members away from Imamji, where we can immortalize my mother forever. And the emoji looks pretty damn cool. So shout out to Snowball for making that. We really appreciate it. But you guys can't see it until we unlock, the necessary members required. Which, like I said, we are 44 away. We'll see if we can get there today. That'd be historic. We've had a couple of historic shows in Boy Green Daily history. That would be up there. That's for sure. All right, I've just put in the call-in link. Whether you're a Jets fan or a 49ers fan, apparently, you can call into the show. We are streaming live on the Heavy on Jets Facebook page, youtube.com/BoyGreen25, and Twitter @BoyGreen25, baby. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, you got to jump over to YouTube to call into the show. Like I said, it's the pinned comment on YouTube. We try to be on for like an hour every day. 20, 30-minute monologue and questions and whatnot, and then open up the phone lines to see what happens. Let's go. I can't wait for this Jets 49ers game, though. I am so fired up. The storylines are juicy. The opportunity is juicy. I'm fired up, man. I am fired up. It's a great opportunity. I know some Jet fans were kind of scared, like, oh boy, 49ers, tough game on the road. course, it's a tough game. I want a tough game. I want to set the tone immediately in our season. And as we're seeing on the 49ers side, it's not just the Jets that have all these disadvantages. Whoa, we need to kind of find ourselves, this, that, or the other. What about the 49ers? Brandon Ayuk got paid, but he's going to show up. And they go to Trent Williams. Like, man, I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what friggin' happens. By the way, Aaron Rodgers has performed very well against the 49ers in regular season. Not quite in the playoffs, but regular season, he's done God's work. So, interesting to be noted. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We've got EZ joining us here on the show. What's up, EZ?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Excellent, man.
Well, I was thinking Trent Williams is probably going to play, but he's going to be a little rusty. But I'll take a rusty Trent over their guy who's going to replace him any day.
Exactly.
Just like I'll take a rusty Hassan Reddick over Clemens. Although I think Clemens is a good player. I'm curious to see what he can do with at 262.
Yeah, I agree. Because again, it was he was a human punching bag last year. Michael Clemens was for a lot of penalties and stuff, and his slow explosion and things of that nature. He was playing like 290 plus. I was at 262. Let's see what he looks like there. I agree.
Don't be surprised if the Jets' first play from scrimmage has two running backs. If they try to stack the box, and then you have Brees back there with Braylon Allen back there, and then pre-snap, all of a sudden you see Brees go to the slot. Just completely mindfuck. Excuse my language.
No, that's right.
I need a 7-second delay. At least Jake thinks I need one.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't have a little video. Please, we're excused for the language I was just given. No, this is the internet, baby. You can say what you like.
Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Yes, God blessed be he. For someone that goes to the radio station immediately after this, where that is not the case, yes. Use your creative liberty here. Yes.
Yeah, you can't have potty mouth with the FCC.
No, I will be. They have a minivan that is right outside my radio station, and if I say the wrong thing, I'm getting kidnapped, and I will never be seen from again.
Yeah, it's a little pedophile van.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of double backs on offense. I think if you got two great players like that, it's just an asset to have them on the field.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Again, one of the games I continue to reference from several years ago was a Mike LaFleur offensive coordinator game, but still, it was a Week 5 Dolphins game. He had Brees, and I think it was Michael Carter was the other one. Were both in the backfield, and they faced over the quarterback, and Brees had a great wheel route, and he almost took it 75 yards or whatever it was to the house, and he got tackled like just short of the goal line. Like, there's just so many creative possibilities. It puts pressure on the second level of the 49ers defense because either the linebacker's got to try to scramble to cover a wheel, he loses, and even if he's in position, he loses too. So 100%, let's use it, baby.
Not to mention, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest play-action quarterbacks of all time.
We could see that right off the get-go. Say, you know what? Screw it. Play action. Booyah. Garrett Wilson bomb off the top. Set the tone on the road. Quiet the crowd. That wouldn't be bad.
A 22 package and just send Mike Williams and Garrett.
Yeah.
Just have them both do flies right down the field.
Oh, yeah. That would be terrific.
Imagine that, a 22 package, and you have your two wide receivers just fly down the field on a play action. That'd be sick.
Yeah, and then max protect, obviously, so Rodgers would have plenty of time for those two guys. No doubt about it, brother.
Yeah, to let that route develop. And we know both of those guys are masters at getting open, and both of those guys are great at contested. So
they 100% they are. Yeah.
Basically, the 49ers are going to have to cover every blade of grass on that field.
That's true.
It's not. We don't have Zach Wilson who can't make a quick read. I mean, this is a Hall of Famer in there now. I mean, we're going from night to day.
Mm-hmm.
So
it feels great. It's a great,
absolutely
terrific.
It's going to be. We've never had this. Well, since Peddington, we've never had this.
Definitely
Peddington
not.
might have been the best quarterback we had since Namath, if not for him having that hurt rotator cuff.
I know.
I think that the problem was they tried. I remember that season. They tried to rush him back because they were scared that the season was going to get away from him, and they put him in hurt, and he got hurt again, and he was never the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I love Chad. But besides maybe, oh God, my brain.
I love Chad though. Great. He's an A+ human.
He was one of
A+ human. He was one of football player.
He was what I was trying to say is he was one of the smartest quarterbacks that played the game. He just didn't have the arm.
Right.
I mean, the Colts had Manning, and he was one of the smartest but he had an arm.
Of course. Right. And now he's in the Hall of Fame. So, yeah.
Yep. So, all right. Take care, buddy. I'm driving to Chapel Hill. So, have fun. Too bad I'm not going to college there.
Yeah, that'd be a trip. There's no question about it. Shout out to EZ for joining us on the show, baby. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. We got a lot of callers. We got a lot of loyal viewers and listeners of the show. Johnny Boy graced us with his presence. Good morning, Johnny.
BG, good morning, brother. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, it's Jets 49ers week, baby. And I just can't, I still can't believe, I'm kind of pinching myself because, like, you know, I remember these May shows, these June shows, and now I'm looking. So if this is a dream, don't wake me up, baby. I see it's September 3rd. So it's like, we're there, baby. I see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel here. Football's 2 days away. We got Thursday Night Football in 2 days. That's crazy, man.
Hell yeah, dude. And I tell you this, man, your May show, all them other shows were awesome, bro. We appreciate you. I mean, we were all going through it together, man. So, but I did have to have a couple things. One, on the NFL.
All right.
Did you watch Mommy Yeet last night?
I did. It's funny you said. I just watched that this morning, so I don't get currently I don't get Wrestling Live. That'll change on Netflix, I guess. But I did not see it live, and then this morning I saw it, and man. Oh, mommy. Okay. All right. That is, blessed.
I will have to say
blessed
that broke my heart seeing her with Jay Uso, bro.
Yeah, I know. I wish she was with someone else. Yeah.
If for some reason, this Monday, on this glorious Monday morning, I had to play that Cody Rhodes entrance theme. Bro, it's a badass entrance.
It's good, man. You know, I'm going to be honest. I was as much of a Cody Rhodes guy as you could have possibly been during his run initially in WWE. And then when he came back with this, I was like, whoa, okay, that slaps. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely does. All right. Anyways, going back. Right. What's more important, Trent Williams playing or Hassan Reddick playing?
Trent Williams playing to me. And again, everything that we say is going to go like, oh, you're a Jets guy. But like, I'm just being honest. Okay. It's harder to find guys to pass protect than it is hard to find pass rushers. Now, I will agree with the same sentiment I said for the 49ers side that, like, damn, Trent Williams, the drop off from him to the next guy is going to be pretty steep. The pass rushers, if we're being honest, they're like, you take away double-digit Hassan Reddick, you're like, okay, can Jermaine be that guy? He's really good. Will McDonald, we have high hopes for, but like, there isn't that guy there. Quinnen's on the inside. I'm talking just pure edge rusher. You're like, okay, who's going to be that guy? Same thing. We got to prove it. Now, I think the gap from Hassan to next pass rusher is much smaller than it is from Trent Williams to random dude who's going to be attempting to protect the blind side of Brock Purdy. So that part I like. But even if Trent plays, which again, the lean is probably playing based on these rumors, I still think we're going to get a rusty 36-year-old, which I also think is benefit Jets.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat with you, man. So I appreciate you saying that because there are some people out there that are saying that the Trent Williams situation is not as important. Right. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's
interesting.
The best left tackle out there. And you've seen what happened when he hasn't been out there, what the record is. And Purdy's, like Dre Correa says, he's going to die.
I can't wait to see, because again, I'm sure we'll get to it at some point, but one of the other storylines is the 49ers tried to poach Jeff Ulbrich. They said, the Jets suck. Come over here. Look at our defense coordinator. Salah's a head coach. D'Amico Ryan's a head coach. Do you want to be a head coach, Jeff Ulbrich? Then come on over here. And he said no. And now he could say, here, 49ers, I could show you could be a head coach from over here in Jets land. Watch me kick your ass and get a great defensive call, a great defensive game plan for you guys. That's what I'm excited about.
And then the other thing, who scores the first touchdown? Is it the defense or the offense?
Oh my God, would that be terrific? What a way to start! Like Aaron Rodgers ready to go out there. Up, guess I don't need to. There's just a Sauce Gardner pick six. I could see and man, if this happens, this is going to be like the greatest day of all time. Like we're going to be like Paul is a demigod walking among us. I could see. I see all the people in the chat even today. Oh, Will McDonald, one trick pony. If your one trick's pretty good, pretty good. I could see Will McDonald putting someone through a spin cycle. Quick karate chop on Brock Purdy, ball loose biscuit, just bloop, pops loose, and Quincy Williams grabs that scoop and scores to the house. First touchdown, like right in the first quarter, like minutes into the game, and the crowd goes like, "Oh, what just happened?" And Jet fans are going, "Yeah!" I could see that. I could totally see that.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I'm so hyped for the season. I can't wait, man. I know you got other people calling in, but
Sure.
who's your money on, bro? Who do you want? You want Ryan or do you want Matt?
Ryan or Matt?
Yeah, when you got to go ahead and see who's going to be your challenger, because you are the champion.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's kind of like in a WWE match. I'm the champion. I'm kind of sitting on the side. And they're like, hey, who would you rather fight, this guy or this guy? I'm like, it doesn't matter. The result will be the same. It has been foretold in the stars. So whichever guy wants to mosey on over here after, I'm going to give him the business. So, it won't matter. It won't matter, to be honest with you. But good luck to both those individuals, because congratulations on second place, being the first loser after I win again.
BG, and this is the reason why you are El Campeón. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, everybody sign up, man. What are you guys are doing? The Coffee
100%.
Club, man. We up in here every single morning. Every morning. BG, you the man. Keep doing your thing, brother. And I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you as well. Yeah, it is a community we're building here, baby. So hopefully we can continue to build it. Again, 44 members away from Imamji, and Snowball may have done his best work. That emoji is really, really friggin' cool. And I'd love to release it. But again, YouTube overlords, I can't. We're 44 members away. So it's up to YouTube, baby. All right, we got more calls. Let's go to them. We've got Badshaw here on the program. What's up, brother?
Good morning, bud. How are you?
I'm doing spectacular. How are you doing, my man?
Oh, man. I didn't want to get up for work today, but...
yeah, I feel you there. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, me and EZ, he said Trent Green when he was talking about Trent Williams earlier.
Yeah. That's
Dude,
funny.
I don't want him to feel bad because I still cannot say our wide receiver 2's name. I want to say Tyrell Williams or Mike Williams. What is his name?
It is Mike. Yes.
But now, he's not the first Mike Williams to be a wide receiver in the NFL, is he?
He is not. God rest his soul. Syracuse alum, other Mike Williams. He was a mid-round draft choice. He was in the NFL for a bit. He unfortunately just passed away very recently due to a construction accident. But yeah, there was another Mike Williams, which is incredibly confusing. There's a Mike Williams, a safety on defense. Again, very confusing. A lot of Mike Williams out there.
Yeah, that's what it throws me off every time. And I'm like, I don't know why I want to say Tyrell. I think he played for the Cowboys. I don't even know if he's in the league anymore or whatever.
Yeah, I remember him for the Chargers too. Yeah. There's a lot of Mike Williams.
That's why he played for the Chargers too. That's why I get them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got 2 more nights without football.
Yes.
And do you know what you're doing tonight at 8:00?
Yes, I do. It is my final fantasy football draft of the year. We have several members, speaking of the Boy Green Coffee Club in there. And I think this will be a nice taste because it'll be good trash talking with all you people that I know here. And if this is as raving of a success as it is, because this is through my radio show where I'll talk about these fantasy leagues on the radio show, we might have to just have a straight up exclusive Boy Green Coffee Club fantasy football squad next year. If this goes as well as I think it's going to go, and then that could be a cool new legend and legacy to create unto itself. But yes, 8:00, baby. In the middle of the Syracuse Mets game I will be doing, where I'll be talking on air occasionally. I'll be like, hey guys, 1 second. Boop. Okay, anywho, sorry about that. Had to get a championship fantasy football team here. Back to you guys. So yeah, there will be that occasionally this evening.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got the first pick. I don't know if I'm going to spin a wheel on Breece Hall and Christian McCaffrey. I know Jared B's wanting me to take Braylon Allen.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I don't really know. It's going to come down to the wire tonight. I may just have to spin a wheel or something. But, the other day I was serious about you doing some predictions for every week, and I'd definitely be interested in hearing, like, Thursday, the Ravens and Chiefs. I'd love to hear, your takes on that. And then the Friday game, I'm pumped about just having a Friday game and shit. But
yeah. I will tell you, we said it on the show yesterday, so just in case you missed it. So what we will be doing for those picks is all on Discord. Me and my father, who I finally got on Discord, thankfully I visited him and could figure out the technology side of it. So, me and my father will be picking all the NFL games, and we'll be doing that exclusively on Discord. So another reason, perhaps, for people to get involved on the Discord that Jared B just dropped into the chat just now seconds ago for the Boy Green Coffee Club. So we'll be giving our NFL picks. It will be at a minimum in written form, and you guys will be able to keep along. We'll keep a record throughout the entire season, but we'll also potentially do a video package with it as well. We'll keep you guys posted on that, but all that will be on Discord. So it's all because of you, Badshaw.
Well, hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate you doing your show every day, even on Labor Day. Hope everybody has a good week. I'm ready for some football Thursday. And that's all I got today.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Badshaw, for joining us here on the program. One of the best. I also see our commenters here. We got Shersey. Hi, Boy Green. Go Jets from down under. Monday night show, baby. Love it, Shersey. And I loved seeing you on the Boy Green channel. It was the Jake Asman channel, excuse me. It was great meeting you for the first time during the live videos, baby. So, Shersey, make sure to join the Boy Green Coffee Club in the YouTube description, baby. We'd love to officially indoctrinate you as a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club, which everyone can do, by the way, in the YouTube description. It says, join Boy Green Coffee Club here. You click that link. It's only $2.99 a month. It's terrific. Or you can gift a membership as well, or do both, perhaps. We have 500 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe, that little money sign. You click that, gift memberships, final option, boom, 1, 5, 10, 50. You can gift as many memberships as you see fit. Again, we are 44 members away from the next emoji being unlocked. Let's go back to the phone lines. Uncle Tio joins us here on the program. What's up, Tio?
Hey, what's going on, BG? Hey, listen, hope everyone in the coffee club had a great Labor Day. Hope you and your family had a great Labor Day as well, relaxing with the family, all good and stuff like that. A few points. Number one, Brandon kind of took some of my fire. Are you ready for the fantasy draft tonight?
Yes, and by the way, so he is number one pick. Tio, do you remember what you have?
No. What pick do I have?
Okay, actually, I it wasn't a quiz like that, but I can actually look this up. So let's see. I'm about to reveal it to you because we do our draft order months in advance. So let's see.
I didn't pay attention. Sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's okay.
I failed fantasy class.
That's okay. You have the 5th overall pick tonight, Uncle Tio.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair pick right there.
So thankfully I updated this. I was like, oh boy, I hope I did, because I know, Tio, you jumped in for somebody else. Yeah, 5th overall pick you have tonight. So I don't know what we have. I'll just reveal for all I know we have a few members of our Boy Green Coffee Club in here. So you have Badshaw. He has the number 1 pick. We have K Brock. I saw he's here in the comment section. Is number 2 overall pick. Boy Green. I have the 3rd overall pick. You have Uncle Tio at 5. We have a couple other. Jared has 8th overall. Jared B, who's our moderator here in the chat. And there's a bunch of other random Jet fans who I don't think are like Boy Green Coffee Club frequenters. I think they just kind of interact with me on Twitter. But those are our ones. We got Badshaw, K-Brock, myself, you, and Jared B. So we got like 5 people, including myself, of like Coffee Club interactors. So that's great.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And I don't know how you feel about like drafting and like the picks for the normal 12, kind of team leagues. But I'm the type that I like to pick a little later or like right in the middle, just because some people, they drop the ball and those, draft picks, they kind of drop to you or whatever. So I'm a counter puncher, when I used to box. So that's the kind of strategy that I have.
I've never done, not never done, like this particular year. I'm in 4 fantasy football drafts every year. It's all through my radio station, and all of them have been late. I've picked 8, 10, and 12. I just finished another draft last night. So this third overall, I'm like, whoa, okay, here, filet mignon. I'm not used to this, so I will let you know after how I feel about it. But I'm with you. Normally, I prefer, instead of the one quality, because obviously it's a snake draft for those who don't know fantasy football. So in our fantasy football, it is.
Yeah,
so if you pick
around.
one, you don't pick again until 24. So that's a long ass
Woo.
time.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you get Brees Hall, Chris McCaffrey, whoever the hell you want, but like, damn, then you're not picking forever.
Then you're waiting.
So very close to the third overall, where it's kind of the same thing, where you're waiting this long time. So that part's a little like, ooh, we'll see how that one goes for sure. But here's the other thing too. So the other 3 leagues I'm in have fans of all kinds of teams: 49ers, Giants, Bills, everywhere. This league in particular, I'm pretty sure everyone in this league is a Jets fan. So that could get a little freaky.
A little dicey there.
Yeah, 100%. We could see Braylon Allen, Brees Hall, and all of a sudden, like, whoa, okay, this is a different fantasy draft. I will make this very clear. Regardless of what you bastards are gonna do, me, I'm doing my same normal plan. So if I get a Jet or 2 on the roster, terrific. I love the Jets, obviously, but if not, then okay, you guys can take Braylon Allen with the first overall pick if you'd like. And by the way, shout out here, we got a member punching his own ticket in. We appreciate it, Brian Farrell. For those at home again, 43 away as of today from that Imamji dropping. So, Brian, thank you for punching in your own ticket, which is an available option for any of you that are not members. And he gives the let's go, baby. Thank you, Brian, for joining the army, baby. We'd love to have you.
Let's go. Let's go. And for those people who have not joined the coffee club or have been gifted a membership, just go ahead and pay that forward. It's a really nice treat to, be a part of the coffee club and to treat someone if you've been treated to a membership for the coffee club as well. This is a great community that we're building here, and Boy Green is our leader and fearless leader, even though I'm going to beat him in fantasy, but don't hold that against him.
So there you go.
The trash talking has begun.
Oh yeah, and I'm all about it, baby. Let's lay it on the line. I can't wait. It's gonna get really, because I'm saying, Jets 49ers Monday Night Football. That's gonna be crazy. But like when we have matchups, like it's me versus Tio on a given week, or me. Oh boy, hell breaks loose. There's gonna be some interesting calls throughout the week on the Boy Green Daily Show, because that's what all these are gonna turn into. Just trash talking sessions of like, yo mama this, yo mama that. It's gonna get out of hand. It's going to get out of hand.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, if I lose to you, I'm going to be like, new phone, who this?
That's the only way to do it. No holds barred, just jumping into the octagon. That's the only way to do it.
Absolutely. I just have a few points.
Yeah, please.
First thing, I'm so happy. It was kind of a blessing in disguise that we got the Monday night game for the first week, because I really, football. I'm a football fan.
Sure.
And I love football. I love watching football and, scouting out the other teams. And obviously we all play fantasy. So having that Sunday where we can do, the kind of like the red zone and watch all the other games and stuff like that, that's going to be a treat for me, because I'm not going to the game. I'm not going to the San Francisco or anything. That's going to be a real treat. And then obviously our game and just prime time and get the popcorn ready is just going to be fabulous. But I got a couple of points of contention. The first thing is,
yeah, go ahead.
Bill Belichick came out and said that he thinks the Jets are going to do good. This was previously, before this, Tom Brady also came out on a show and said that the Jets were, looking prime to win it. I was like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to do like the whole kibosh, the whole reverse psychology thing? And like, because they're hating from the sidelines, they're not in the league anymore. And they're just like, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, because so like with the holiday travel and having 7 hours to 7 hours back, and then I had like a 2-hour detour I want to visit. So shout out to my beautiful grandmother. I got to see her in her nursing home. So like it was so long story short, I wasn't on Twitter going, woo, what's happening? So like someone said, Paul, did you see Bill Belichick? What did he say about the Jets? I'm like, Belichick, Jets? What did this old bastard have to say? And then all of a sudden I hear it, I'm like, But I have to look at its side. I'm like, Bill Belichick saying nice things about the Jets. What kind of weird multiverse is this? What happened? who messed up? So I'm going to be honest. It's hard to take it at the face value of like,
Yeah.
ooh, oh, thanks, Bill. I'm a big fan of yours too, William. Like, no, what the hell? So I knew that this was going to come, and here's another one that's going to come. I'm not going to look at it in this way because I'm just going to be focused on the Jets game. I enjoy doing this when it's other teams' things, but like Bill Belichick apparently is going to be on every Manning cast for the Monday Night Football game, so he's going to be on for that. So obviously he'll be talking about the Jets during that, and that'll be interesting to say. Oh, what did Belichick say there? And he's got another thing that like previews the game. It's something with Eli or something. It comes out on like or McAfee. There's something that they do before the game and during the game for the Monday Night Football game. So we'll get that too. I'm going to continue to look at that sideways. I will listen because I want to hear it because I want to see what it is. But I'm going to be honest, when Brady's like, oh, yeah, great year for the Jets. It's coming, Jet fans. I'm like, thanks. It's like a sworn enemy suddenly turning around saying, I love you, man.
I know, right?
It's a little weird to be honest.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Low key, I actually like Bill Belichick on McAfee and like as an analyst and stuff like that. He is actually pretty entertaining and pretty funny. So I mean, like as much as I hated him as the coach and the whole, resign on a napkin and all that kind of stuff, Jets lore and history and stuff like that. As an analyst, he's pretty like he has a very dry wit, dry humor about him. I kind of enjoy his, his analytics and his analysis on stuff. So low key, don't hate me for that.
Yeah, very low key. Very low key.
3 quick other points before I let you go. Hassan Reddick. Mm-hmm. Even if we sign him, this week or whatever, how ready is he going to be for Monday Night Football? I mean, like. Really?
I think no matter what, to be honest, so quick answer to some of these quick points. I think that there is a path. So like, it would be one thing to me if it was some, and I'm trying not to insult football players because I was a former one myself, but like, I think there are certain roles when you're just like, hey, you, Hassan Reddick, yeah, you do this. Okay. So like 3rd down pass rusher, 3rd and long, obvious passing down situations, Reddick, slap on the ass, hop in there, go sack Brock Purdy. Okay, makes sense. But like beyond that, I don't think he could be against the run and all these other things because again, he doesn't know the playbook, or unless they slipped in the playbook months ago, and in his free time between holding out, he has been, let me just kind of lick my fingers, strum through the playbook here, see what's going on. So he probably does not know the playbook incredibly well, but I believe he could play, 10 to 15 pass rush, maybe even less than that. Maybe I'm being too aggressive, but like, a handful of pass rush snap. But to your greater point, like the impact that he could have in a limited fashion, not knowing it, it's a fair point to make.
And here's the thing, just to play a little devil's advocate.
Sure.
You've played football. I've also played football. You know that there is in shape and then there's game shape.
100%.
And being in game shape is totally different. Being out there, doing the reps, all that kind of stuff or whatever, getting out there. The only thing that I'm concerned with him going out there for any amount of plays is the possibility of injury. Hamstring, Achilles, knee, all those things are in play when you haven't been out there doing the reps, building not only the strength, but the elasticity of those joints. So that's the only thing that I'm concerned of with Hassan Reddick. My second point had to do with Trent Williams.
Sure.
Trent Williams, even if he signs, he's going to be in the same boat. You're going to put him out there. I mean, I know people are going to say, oh, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget how to, block the pass rushers, or you don't forget how to pass rush, but they're just not going to be ready, and they're not going to be keys to this game coming up. The last point I had was in regards to CMC. Is he going to be ready for this game, or is he out?
So a couple of things. First off, because of the weirdness of it, we had Labor Day and then it's Monday Night Football. The 49ers, for any NFL team, you have certain pivot points during the week where you have to say, okay, here's an injury report. Probable this, or like full participation, like practice, what they did in practice. Again, it could be full participation, limited participation, all these things. My gut says that we're going to get some either. I think Christian McCaffrey will probably play, But even if he does, there's some compromise to him. Just sort of to your point, he missed the entire preseason. He missed a ton of practice so far. So we won't know until, I believe what I've heard from 49ers people is they have a light practice today. So there could be some kind of indication on injury stuff. And then I believe the full practice, from what I heard from San Francisco people, I was kind of trying to text some people this morning and last night about it. I believe their full big practice is coming on Thursday. So we should get a designation then. But I believe our Saturday should be the designation for the Monday Night Football game too. So anywho, long story short, that's a lot of hoopla, a lot of word salad there. I believe that Christian McCaffrey will be somewhat compromised for this game if he plays. But it's been very sneaky, weird. We haven't talked about it. But that calf thing, man, calves aren't set to play. I mean, obviously, we heard about it from others before. When you have a calf, it can lead to other things too. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's the same sort of question, though, for the football shape thing.
Yeah, and originally I had this game as a loss for the Jets. Just to be realistic, we're going to San Francisco, road game, prime time. A-Rod's first game back, actually playing. Their defense, they're the NFC defending champions.
Sure.
All those things in play. But now with Trent Williams being out, CMC, I mean, like it's evening the playing field somewhat.
Ooh,
so I mean,
okay.
I think we have a shot to really win this game,
Mm-hmm.
especially because of our defense and because of none other than Breece Hall. I'm not even going to say A-Rod, because A-Rod is just going to be there getting his feet, his legs under him.
Mm-hmm.
But Breece is ready. Breece is ready to run through that defense, run like all the way to, scoring touchdowns. Garrett is ready. I mean, like we're ready. And I think that there's a possibility we have a better chance than not to win this game. And
I agree.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be close, and I'm hoping in my heart of hearts that we get the upset, we get the surprise right from the start of the season, right from the beginning of the season. Jets, Jets. Let's do it. 31-28 overtime.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, wait, we cut you off there. Go ahead, Gio. Finish that off.
31-28. Jets win in overtime.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. I appreciate it. Thank you, Uncle Tio, for calling into the show. Okay. For anyone that just has resigned, and I see Alan is lighting up the chat. Everyone loves Alan. Oh boy, no Reddick for Jets lose automatically. Like, all right. Again, everyone can have their takes. Okay. Well, I'll give a prediction every game day episode. Woody will join us for every game day Boy Green Daily. I'll give predictions then. But people have just like sworn off. This is clearly a loss for the Jets. Wonder what? Who? Huh? What? Okay. Different strokes. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go back to the phone line. It's one of our favorites. FL Phil 98 joins us here on the program. What's up, brother?
Good morning, Paul. How are you today?
I woke up this morning, baby. It's a blessed day.
So, I'd done a Jets poem about Bill Parcells a couple weeks back.
Terrific.
And I appreciate that. Anybody who doesn't know, it was, just kind of a ran through the history of the Jets coaches up to Bill Parcells. It ended there because I wrote it before they lost the title game. And it was just kind of where it stopped. I had the poem for 25 years, and you were kind enough to let me read it on air.
Of course.
I got some positive feedback, and somebody said something about doing a part 2. So I know you got a busy week. You said you're going to have a lot of guests and all. So I wanted to get it in before the season started.
Oh, okay, great.
So, all right, here we go. We're picking up right after Parcells. Bill Bellichick dogged us and went to the Pats, and Jets fans will never forgive him for that. We let that be known. He heard our jeers and went on to screw us for the next 20 years. A reluctant Al Groh didn't want to be here, so he left to coach college the following year. Herm Edwards, a man of exceptional class, and if I were to meet him, I would raise up my glass. Although he didn't get us to the promised land, I'd offer him praise and extend my right hand. We will always remember when we heard him exclaim, "Hello, you play to win the game." There was an aura of magic at next year's camp, as though he was conjured from Aladdin's lamp. Like we rubbed that lamp to see what would appear, and that's how our man Genie got here. With smoke and mirrors, man genius was created, or so the New York media stated. But a collapse with Favre in 2008 sent Eric packing for the mistake by the lake. From an NFL family, 3 coaches in all, with a preference for the defensive side of the ball, a culture change I will never forget. It was a prideful thing to play like a Jet. He made us believe we could have nice things and defiantly refused to kiss any rings. But after 6 years, his act had grown tired. And in 2014, Rex Ryan was fired. Mangini and Rex shared a very strange feeling. They lost lots of weight, yet became less appealing. A somber and stoic Todd Bowles came to town. There wasn't much reason to keep him around. But after hiring Adam Gase, I guess you could say Todd Bowles had a case. A ridiculous man with big, crazy eyes. Thanks a lot, Peyton Manning, for recommending this guy. After 32 games, Case was out on his can, and we turned our attention to a guy from San Fran.
Wow, beautiful. And by the way, Addison says, William Shakespeare does it again, baby. And wonderful supporting comments in there as well. And Alan asked if you're the new Jets version of Andrew Dice Clay. That would give us some different lingo, I believe, in some of these poems. But I love it. Wow, Phil. Again, I said it before, and for people that missed that one, that they just heard this one for the first time. Again, you have to be really, in my experience, with poetry or just kind of putting yourself out there. It's that. You're putting yourself out there. You're being vulnerable. You're willing to, kind of share a way that you express yourself. And a lot of people are saying great poem and everything else. So, yes, I love it. To me, that's cool. It's cool, the creativity. It's cool, the different talents people have. So, Phil, I said it before and I'll say it again. I hope it never grows old on you. That, man, it's so friggin' cool. Good job, Phil. They're all coming. They're all coming through. It's amazing. Amazing, man.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. JETS, baby. Let's go.
I love it. Thank you, Phil, for calling in the show. And yes, I did see it, guys. It says breaking news coming in here. We should probably have a breaking news sounder of some kind. I guess this doesn't make any sense, but the rumors were true. Trent Williams was just paid. I see this from Diana Rossini, just coming in, breaking news. Left tackle Trent Williams, an 11-time Pro Bowl selection, 3-time first-team All-Pro, has agreed to a contract extension with the 49ers. His holdout is now over. And I repeat that this will not just be a show of, oh, Paul, you're an idiot. You did a show on Trent Williams being this big factor, and now he signed and you look like a moron. No, it is true that the deal is, appears to be finalized and done, so he will be all set, according to Diana Rossini. I don't see the money yet. Ian Rapport just said Trent Williams back in town. The holdout's over. They've closed the Brandon Ayuk, Trent Williams thing. "Quote unquote business is handled." Was the tweet that comes out. So yes, the rumors are true. It's over. He's coming back. But I would still say this. As it's coming in again. I was trying to see if the contract numbers are in. I don't see the contract numbers yet. I'm sure they'll be out by the time this show is over. But a 36-year-old Trent Williams, there's going to be some rust there. Tio's talked about it. Football shape, real shape. You can be pumping weights and doing all the things you want. It takes a hot second to get it in. Now, we'll see. Does this put pressure on the Jets? Like, let's get this Reddick thing in. The 49ers had 2 dramatic situations with Brandon Ayuk and Trent Williams. They figured both of those out before the season. Will the pressure turn to the Jets? Well, either way, the pressure will be on the Jets to say, if they don't get something done with Reddick, they're like, oh, wow, look at this Jets team. Bunch of jokers. 49ers handling business. Jets goofing around. That's going to be the narrative that's built around here. But we'll see if there is some pivot on the other side here of that thing happening. But the 49ers will be at full strength. And by the way, let me just say this as a Jets guy. Excellent. I prefer them at full strength. No excuses. No, yeah, you beat us, but this. You beat us, but this. Let's line up. Let's buckle the chin strap and let's see what happens, baby. So I'm all about it. Absolutely all about it. Beautiful. Line up. That's what I want to see. I want to see them at full strength, and that's exactly what we're getting. So great. Buckle the chin strap, baby. Let's friggin' roll. I'm all about it. Let's see. Again, we'll see if the Hassan Reddick thing happens today. 100%, as Brian said here, bring the smoke, baby. I don't want any excuses. I want them at absolute full strength. But I believe we will get some rusty Trent Williams and maybe even some rusty Brandon Ayuk. I mean, he's going to have like a week and a half here, give or take, from when he reported to what they have now. There wasn't a lot of practice over the last couple of days. Players had a lot of days off because of the holiday. Like, let's see what happens, man. I like where we are. All right, let's finish off here real quick. I've only got a few minutes here before I got to run to the radio station, but let's get to our final caller here. Neil Sr. Gracing us with his presence. Cigar is lit.
Boy Green, how are you?
I'm doing excellent, brother. Great to see your office for the first time. This is nice.
Yeah, the summer's over. I'll be back and forth, back in my office here where the cigar blows up and I jump out the window when we lose.
There you go.
Phil had a great poem.
Yes.
I have one real quick.
Oh.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Jets are going 20-0. How do you do?
Hey.
That's it, baby.
All right.
Well,
All
I
right.
gotta tell you.
And not the only William Shakespeare we have here. Wow. Okay, baby.
Look, the stars are aligning, Paul. Everything is they can't do it to us again.
No.
It's 58 years I'm watching this team.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't missed a snap. And I have not seen a better roster. And I have not been. But last year I was super excited. We all were super excited.
Of course, yeah.
But I even feel more confident this year because, again, we have the right team. We added to what we needed to do on the offensive line. I think Mike Williams is going to be a game wrecker because really nobody talks about him. But Aaron Rodgers throwing back shoulders to Mike Williams for a first down is going to be like having a catch in the backyard because there's no way you're going to be able to defend that back shoulder to a guy that big. I don't care who's covering him. So when needed, that is going to be big. The Trent Williams thing, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really want Reddick.
Sure.
At least get this thing over with, sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they're going to use. I can't believe they're going to look at this as any kind of leverage or anything like that. It's just a matter of, look, get in here. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I want them 100%, on the field. And, my feeling is this Oz guy who came to our facility last year
yes,
and predicted a 31-21 Jets Super Bowl win.
Mm-hmm.
I think he skipped a year. And I think this year we're going to start off with that 31-21 win. That's my score.
Okay.
31-21. And I think we light it up right out of the gate. People are going to be like, the jaws are going to drop when they see this offense in action. The only thing I could, that worries me is, San Francisco is going to put up some points. Let's face it.
Sure.
I mentioned this on Jake's show that I really feel they have some strengths where we have a little bit of weakness on defense, which is that screen game.
Right. Sure.
Christian McCaffrey breaking tackles, and certainly the tight end situation is going to be where they're going to focus their movement in the middle of the field
for sure,
and try and push around our middle, which is a little bit of a weakness for us as far as that goes. One thing I think we'll be pleasantly surprised with is the new safety. I think he's going to be what's his name? I always
who Chuck Clark you're talking about?
Clark.
Yeah.
Clark, I think, is going to be a pleasant surprise. I think we may even see him cover Kittle because
great. Yeah.
He's a sure tackler. I mean, look, when you got Kittle, you have to have a sure tackler to cut and a guy that's fast enough to stay on him. And I think that could be a real good, good play. Because last year I couldn't stand Whitehead.
Yeah.
He was not a good tackler. And I could easily see Christian McCaffrey or Kittle just stiff-arming him to the ground on the way to the end zone. And I don't think we're going to see that with Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark is beastly.
He's a great tackler. Yeah.
Great tackler. He's almost like a almost like a semi linebacker. So you really need that in this game. I think you're going to go real heavy, with guys in the middle of the field, and really keep it, where we're going to get some guys that are going to cover these two, because that's the two that the McCaffrey screens and the Kittle little dink and dunks. That's where I think we're going to see a majority of this game go, because and that same thing, I think, with us, I think we're going to see a lot of quick passes by Rodgers.
Yes.
I think Corley, I never do this, but I watched the simulation, Madden simulation of the Jet game, which we won. But if you look at that game, Corley had a very big role in that win, and everybody's saying he's not going to play, and he's going to be, he's not really had a great camp. I have a feeling they're going to really focus on him a little bit in this game and give him a chance to yak it up, because they're not expecting it. You have to do something out of the realm, when you come into these games, and throw something a little unexpected in the game. And I think we'll see a lot of that as well. But
I love it.
We're 7 days away. Where do you live, Paul? You're up
6 days away, actually. And I'm in upstate New York. Yeah. Over in the Syracuse area.
Syracuse. So I'm 24 cigars away from the opener. I counted down. I opened a new box.
Yeah.
24 cigars till it'll be 9 o'clock. I'll be going to T Squared.
Nice.
We're going to have a major representation there of Jet fans. And I'll be leading at least 15 to 20 chants.
I can't wait to see it.
And it's going to be all lit up. And I can't see us not coming out of that game with a win, just because we're going to will the win.
I love it. Awesome, Neil. And let's will it, baby. Let's put it together, and let's end on this. A great call from Neil. We'll end on that call, but we'll also end on one last super chat coming in. Oh, 2 super chats. So we'll do 2 here. We'll do Uncle Tio to 411. Let's get that one. We got one other membership gifting here at the buzzer. Shout out to fucking Jets for life. Quite a way. Let me give you one more read there. Okay, I appreciate the bluntness. And then Dewey Nation squeezing one in here. Let's get Dewey's up here on the chat. Let's get another chime playing. Okay, and our other membership is to Whatever Wizard. You are now a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club, which by my math makes us 41 away as of the billing of this show. We'll see if that remains, like I said, because memberships can be gifted and come and go. But we're 41 members away right now from the next emoji being unveiled. Thank you to Dewey Nation. Thank you to Uncle Tion. Thank you for everyone that gifted memberships or bought their own memberships today. We appreciate you. 600 people in the room. Like the video. Hit subscribe. We'll see if we have a Boy Green meets Woody today, guys. That's up in the air, which I know will upset some of you. But some of you will really appreciate it, because I'll explain the reason why there may not be a show later today, because of a special guest joining us. Some other details in the works. A former Jets legend, perhaps, gracing our show. So, guys, keep an eye out for that. We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted. But feel free to spread the love. It's going to be an awesome week. You heard it there from Neil Sr. T Squared Social. That's where you guys can all hang out for the Monday Night Football game. Jets, 49ers. Monday Night Football. It's going to be great to have that all working. So yes, Woody rocking everywhere from Uncle Tio there. We will see if we get it today. There might be a later evening version perhaps of Boy Green Meets Woody, but it will not be at 3:00 today. Like I said, we'll see. I'll keep you posted because we're doing some other things, but hopefully good stuff coming there. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Take